Hello everyone, and welcome to the final group stage match of our Speed Gaming tournament. We'll have KVD versus Aron, a match that has a lot at stake, mainly for Aron and me. Uh, if Aron beats KVD, he's through to the top 4. If he loses 3-2, I think he's through too. Uh, if he loses 3-1, not sure what happens. We'll let the tiebreakers decide. But anyways, I'll count the players down. Okay, count down. And they're ready to go. Aron has the right to push one of the cups back. He decided to push Flower, and we will start with Star Cup, one of the most exciting cups because of all the RNG swings and Bowser Castle free. Sorry if I take a few breaks. I'm still having breakfast. It's 9 in the morning on a Sunday in Brazil, so yeah, I won't be at my best, the best of my mental faculties, let's put it that way. So yeah, this should be an interesting match. KVD hasn't lost a match yet. I think his worst result was actually a 3-1 against Neo. So yeah, he's been on fire. He even set a world record during one of the races, so yeah. Let's see how this goes. Both of them doing a clean first corner, which isn't a given here. Carl looking a bit choppy at the beginning there. Maybe the nerves. I always like to play the easier cups as the first cup, because then you have some room to de-rust and or get the nerves out of the way. Let's see what Aron's gonna do with this feather. He's probably gonna do the lake cut here. Yeah, nice jump. Yeah, very good. 42-13 by KVD, excellent results with no items. Very solid. Wow, look at those splits. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, Aron's run was also excellent, but KVD was impeccable. On to Choco Island 2. This track is one of the swingiest ones. Feather or a mushroom here is just paradise. You gain so much time with those. It's incredible. And it's also some of the most exciting tricks to watch and or do. If players don't get items, we will expect them to get close to the minute mark. With items, it goes all over the place. They can get like low 50s, even 40s, depending on the items they get. So far, nothing for any of them. I hope we get to see some items. They're so cool on this track. Yeah, nothing for Carl. Aron losing a little bit of speed there, so Carl making up. Wow, he's going. Yeah, 54. That's quite good for a no items race. He had some problems on lap 1 too. Yeah, no items for either of them. I guess it makes it fair and square. Yeah, KVD right now with around 9 to 10 second lead. Leads on Star Cup are known to melt like real quick, and we are going into one of Aron's favorite tracks, one that he excels at. Very good on VL1, so yeah, I suggest you watch the right side screen, especially because KVD doesn't like this track much. Lap 1 on VL1 is always difficult because of the ice blocks. So, but when you get rid of the ones that are on your way, you see some crazy driving. So KVD go for a long boost there. It's a trick we do when you use a mushroom or one of those yellow zippers. You hit the wall and then you get an extended boost. It's known as sticking on Mario Kart Super Circuit. It's more common there because on time trials you have three mushrooms and they have a separate chart for that. But yeah, KVD out VL1ing Carl is something I did not expect. It's one of KVD's most hated tracks. Still finishing breakfast. KVD with the second is zoom start in a row. You shouldn't do that, Carl. Don't go for that jump without high speed. He's now gonna be stuck in traffic on BC3, which is basically hell. Yeah, he cleared most of them, but he's still gonna have to face Mario going into that. Oh, Star Mario even. And Aron with a feather. This just got interesting because with this feather you can pretty much jump half the track. You see Aron doing it there. Ooh, he crashed, but he gained like 6 or 7 seconds there alone. And we have a race. All of a sudden we have a race. KVD is stuck in traffic versus Star Mario. Almost gets blocked there by the Fomps. Yeah, this is a race, guy. This is a race, guys. Let's see how it. Oh, feather for KVD. If he executes this feather and both of them are able to. Oh, another feather for Aron. Wow. And he does it. And KVD. Oh yeah, this cup's over. GG, well played, Aron. This cup's over because the next track it's pretty much impossible to gain that much time. This one is in the bag. Breaking Rocks, the favorite is KVD, but Aron already won the first cup because it's impossible to lose like the 20 seconds that he got. It's impossible, yeah. Unless he gets like mini shroom twice. Yeah, double feather and KVD missed his feather. I have no idea what he did there. He went for the. There are two like very thin spaces on that straight, and then there's this large section of wall and lava, and he went for the large section. Maybe he was a little bit tilted because of everything that was wrong before that. But yeah, that's a BC3 too. He will want to forget about. 15-second lead. It's just impossible. Unsurmountable, I would say. Lining up for the last lap. A little bit shaky, but maybe he knows he's 15 seconds ahead and doesn't need to do any miracles here, just needs to finish the track. And this is gonna be a cup for Aron. GG, well played, Aron. That's crazy. Checking with the players what we're gonna play next. Yeah, as I said when we started Star Cup, nothing matters until you get to Bowser Castle 3, and that's exactly what happened. Called it. I called it. And according to Aron, this is one more cup than he expected. The band cup is flower. Aron band flower. KVD picked star. So yeah, they're getting their menus ready. They're gonna play special cup next. And yeah, I would expect a special to be um, won by KVD. That's his strongest cup by far. But yeah, he looked a bit shaky on BC3. A bit, I'm being very generous. But yeah, interesting. It's an interesting match for sure. They are getting their menus ready. We're going to start shortly on Special Cup. There are lots of possible tricks. We start on DP3 where a mushroom can cut you a lot of time. Then we jump into Koopa Beat 2, can do some long boosts, some small feathers. Then on GV3, you got a finish line feather. On VL2, there's not much to do, but and then on Rainbow Road you have all kinds of possible tricks. So yeah, this will be interesting. This will be very interesting. If you consider general driving, I would say that at least on DP3 both players are on the same level. They fought for the world record in time trials here for a bit. GP is kind of a different beast, but I think this is one of the tracks where that was kinda translates better, best I mean. Not so much for me, but seeing these guys play, they should both be around 108, 110. So yeah, no items so far. Um, if we go a full cup without getting items, I would expect KVD to win. But never know. Yeah, 109, 110, that's more or less the range they should be in, considering no items. On to Google Bit 2. Track that's delightful on time trials, but it's horrible on GP. I think that's the biggest delta between time trials and a GP in terms of how good the track is. This track is pretty much unplayable on GP. You have the fishes, you have the cheating CPUs because they can run over water without losing speed and without doing anything else. We can do that because we're doing NBTs, they just ignore the existence of water. And you get some traffic too, in some of the narrowest sections of the track. At least we don't get traffic during the cut here, which is one of the problems with CI2 and one that makes it worse track in GP than on time trials. But everywhere else it's horrible. Wow, 46 by KVD, that's an insane Koopa Beat 2. That's as good a Koopa Beat 2 as you ever get without any items. Crazy, crazy driving. Crazy driving by KVD there. Maybe he will get all items up PR. Okay, um, I think this is the first track where things can go really wrong on special. I already jinxed KVD's zoom start because players will go for this trick where they hit the wall, then hit the zipper for a long boost. As you start doing that every lap, you will, I mean, when you hit the block, it goes away, so you will get less and less blocks, and there's even a saying, law actually by Shores that you should never go for it on lap 5 because you will of course miss it. KVD opting to not to go for it with traffic when he gets a feather. Watch out KVD's screen for the last lap. He's gonna, oh, he missed the trick there. Here he's gonna go a little bit wider on the platform jump to build up a boost and do a finish line trick. Ooh, he missed it. This is horrible. This is horrible for him. And Aron goes for the easier trick and gets it. I don't think I've ever seen KVD miss that. It's obviously not playing his A game, right? Maybe we will see an Aron victory. Because if they get more or less similar times on VL2, or maybe even if Aron loses, say, 5 seconds, we will still be depending on RNG for Rainbow Road. So, yeah, it's not looking the best for KVD. Aron doing in very just quite solid, which is great. Yeah. To basically be decided on Rainbow Road, I think. I don't see any of these players making big mistakes here. CPU can be trollish sometimes, but Aron has a nice counter to that with the feather. Yeah, you see him using it there, just unsafe. KVD with a gorgeous VL2. Yeah, they're close going into Rainbow Road, but I mean, if Aron gets a feather, it's pretty much over. If KVD gets a feather and Aron doesn't, then KVD probably has it, bearing some falls and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot hanging on this Rainbow Road. If KVD loses this match, I'll blame it on Elden Ring. He's been playing only that game. Oh, interesting, because Aron has a mushroom now. There's one trick you can do, a finish line trick. It's called, we call it the Takashun, named after Takashi, a Japanese player. You can use the mushroom at the finish line to get a same effect as you would get with a feather. And Aron used his mushroom there. He's not going for the trick. I think that's a safe strat because it's very difficult to use that shroom. Let's see what they... Ooh, Aron with a fall. Wow, KVD mimicking. This is insane. They were on the same corner. Wow. It's a gift and then the gift back. This is insane. No feathers for KVD. Ooh, Aron getting blocked. Wow. What's the final time gonna be? 7:35? 7:36. What are we watching? Wow. 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 I'll have to recheck Aron's final time. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, I'll need a second, guys. I have to recheck. I'm quite sure Aron had a 36, but I'll recheck this in case. $35, 65. Let me recheck KVDs. 35.30. Yeah, this was. Wow. This is just insane. This is just insane. uh, I'll recheck when they started the timer to see if there was not any difference there, because that could be maybe influence the result. But let's see. Sorry guys if I'm being quiet. I'm okay. KVD started perfectly. Yeah, Aron soon. So they're gonna play Mushroom Cup next. I don't think if I said it out loud or if I just typed, but it was 7:35:30 for KVD, 7:35:65 from Aron. So it's pretty much like a 3-frame difference. Insane. So we play Mushroom next. The Mushroom Cup next, and okay, ready. Yeah, Mushroom. Wow, I'm still. Yeah. But loss of word, to be honest. Let me take a sip of water. Thanks, Sparks. I forgot. I always forget about the scores. Yeah, breakfast finished. Now I can concentrate on the match. Wow, that's a photo finish. I've ever seen one. Okay, players should be starting. 5 seconds or something. Yeah. Aron starting a little bit earlier. Doesn't make much of a difference. But we should keep an eye on that for the final results, because that last cup, a third of a second would be enough. KVD dodging the coins. We're supposed to get the coins, not dodge them. KVD. This is a cup that usually players will be very close in terms of timers, because they are simpler tracks. They are tracks that the players play more, I think, in general. Uh, there isn't much to do here with items to gain big advantages, except for Bowser Castle 1 Feather and the Jesus Mushroom on the one KVD. So kind of an optimal finish there. 4850 is what you would expect from both players. KVD had a CPU hit and a wall hit. Not ideal for him, but still good. On Donut Plains 1, if any of them gets a mushroom. I'm not sure if Aron goes for the Jesus mushroom on DP1. You know, KVD goes for it, but maybe he won't, considering that he's missing pretty much all the tricks today. Yeah, interesting to see what he decides to do if he gets a mushroom. But so far the items are not cooperating. If they drive flawlessly here, they will get mid to high 59s. You know, KVD can get some low 59s on driving alone. With the Jesus Rune, you can get a 50, 54, 3, something like that. Aron had a bit of a bout with the CPUs there. Ooh! Wow, he was both very unlucky and lucky at the same time because he hit that green. Then Luigi hit him. Since Luigi is one of the 4 characters with, let's say, more body mass, was able to push DK and give him some speed. So yeah, a little bit of both luck and back off. 107 by Aron, he will not be happy with that result, but considering everything that happened, I think he dodged the bullet there, because he is still in feather range. GV1 have a very simple trick here, which is a platform jump. It's simple, but it's in a hard spot, in the sense that when you are at this level, you have to go for it, or else you lose too much time. Going for it pretty much adds a lot of all of the excitement that can be added to this track is related to that platform jump, because the items here won't gain you much time, 1 second at most. KVD having to forgo the platform jump there because of the CPU. Yeah, not ideal, but still okay. 53 considering what happened, and Aron gaining 3 seconds back. Of the 7 he lost, he was ahead by 2 the first track, so yeah, they should be within 3 to 4 seconds range here. That means a Bowser Castle 1 feather, if executed correctly, and if nothing else goes wrong, should put Aron ahead. On the last track of the cup, Mario Circuit 2 is another one of the tracks that things can go really well or things can go very wrong because of the nature of the jump there, and sometimes players will go for long boosts. Is another very advanced technique, not easy to do, especially when there's nerves. So yeah, if driven well here without any problems with pumps or CPUs, you can get like 112, 113, I think. I'm not so sure because I don't get many playing BC1s. It's one of those tracks that on lap 1 you have no pumps, so you play aggressively. Then on lap 2 you have the pumps, you start playing tighter, respecting the pumps. But as you get cleaner laps, you start gaining confidence, and all of a sudden you are trying for very aggressive lines, and when that happens, it's just doom. 110, yeah, that's very, very solid. And Aron getting blocked there by a thwomp. I want to say that barring any big mistakes by KVD, he should definitely get this cup. But I'm gonna call it in advance. On MC2, right before the jump, the CPUs are known for throwing items and sniping people. So yeah, I'm gonna call a DK snipe on KVD on the last corner at some point. I hope it doesn't happen, but I've seen it happen so many times in this tournament that I don't know. Yeah, KVD missed the zoom start there. That's like a 2.5, 3 second loss. Didn't get bounced by Mario or Luigi. Yeah, that's not ideal. At this point, I think all he has to do is drive safe, drive tight, and he should be able to get the win there. Aron is not trying for the long boost, so not much time to gain here. No feathers on Mario circuit, so no big cut. The only quote-unquote major trick you can do here is another long boost using the mushroom instead of using the zippers. It's way easier to do. Yeah, 7:21 for KVD. Let's see what Aron gets. Yeah, won't be a photo finish this time around, but still exciting. Lots of mistakes, but exciting nonetheless. 7:21, 7:32. Yeah, KVD gets this one. Now we play Flower, which is the track that, sorry, the cup that Aron pushed back. I'm not so sure why he pushed it back, because I think Flower is the cup that KVD. I think he lost Flower once or twice, and he almost lost it to Onwa too. So yeah, not so sure why he picked that one, but on with it. I've been counting down. Yeah, they should be ready to go. The first track here, Choco Island 1, we will be looking for mushrooms and feathers. So yeah, mushrooms, you can get a long boost that can pretty much extend for a lap and a half if you keep hitting the bumpers. A feather, you can do a last lap trick that you just... It looks very stupid when you watch it and you don't know what's happening, because they pretty much just boost into a long section of dirt. Then they jump a wall and all of a sudden the screen spins. It's very weird, but still, when you understand what's going on, it's... This is one of my favorite tracks in VP, because you have the wall hop there, which is an advanced technique. You have the possibility of mushrooms and feathers, which are always exciting. Oh, KVD releasing that green there. I'm not sure that's what he wanted to do, because that green will be bouncing around. And oh, he's so lucky that Toad tanked that one. It's impressive. When you fire a green, that are... Oh, let's watch on the screen. After the first corner, he will aim for the wall on the right and do the long boost. Yeah, and then he bounces there again. Ends up getting a 3 second lead there. Not so... Maybe he lost time on the menus, because... Yeah, I don't understand how he was 3 seconds faster and they're like third of a second. distance between them. KVD going for the tractor at the end there didn't do it very well. On GV2, this is a horrible track by the way. It's slightly better on GP, but still not very good. There's a platform jump here, which some players won't go for it. I personally changed my strat. I don't go for it anymore because it's too risky. The biggest time save here comes with a feather. You can do a finish line trick. It's a very hard trick to execute. Aron probably doesn't do that trick. Oh, just as I said, my line of thought is that if he was skipping that green because he didn't want any other items, so he wouldn't go for the finish line trick, but then he just used it right after. KVD going for the platform jump, the last 2 laps. Aron using the mushroom there to recoup. Yeah, 5 second swing. Yeah, Aron, he has a double disadvantage. That actually is what cost him Flower Cup, because he's playing a switched SNES, which means he runs it at 6th. On RTA, his time is slightly higher, I would say like 3 or 4 seconds per cup, and he's also playing the American version. The menuing is slightly slower in the American version. So from what I've found when testing with TAS, that menuing is faster in Japanese as they usually are. So to make up for that, they added a little bit more of the transition screens, like the black screens, but in the end it still favors the Japanese version. Like, I think it was 16 frames faster, and then they added like 4 or... Ooh, KVD with a horrible crash there, getting hit by the mole, losing his momentum and falling into the water, and all of a sudden we have a race. And as I say that, Aron also crashes. Yeah, KVD have to go for safety threats there. Lap 5 on DP2 is very difficult. The CPUs are in the worst possible spots. They both managed to avoid them. Yeah, this has been a very back and forth track. Aron gaining. No, I don't think that's that much, Sparks. I think it's around 5 seconds. The difference in menuing... let me think. Yeah, I would say 5 or 6 seconds, which is a lot when it comes to single cups. KVD missing the zone start, and all of a sudden they will be tied. Oh, KVD with the instant feather. I'm interested in how he's gonna use it. There's a mid-lap feather which you can do that jumps a big portion of the track, but the KVD paying Akito there for his work. So yeah, as I was saying, there's a mid-lap feather, which can save a lot of time, but there's also a finish line feather, which is the one that saves the most time. So what some people will do is they will use a feather mid-lap and try to get another one. Yeah, but seeing how KVD is driving, that's not what he's gonna go for. He's gonna go for the finish line feather. And the finish line feather here is a big swing, but it's also not the easiest one to do unless your name is Danger Mall. I think I've seen every other player besides Mall failing this feather on the tournament. Maybe even Mall failed it once, I'm not sure. Maybe he can confirm it in chat. But yeah. Oh, KVD, wow, that's an interesting approach. KVD going for the mid-lap feather instead of the finish line, because it's safer. But on the last lap, yeah. Ooh, and wow, they were gonna be like synced, and then Aron hit that wall. This could be another photo finish, guys. This could be another photo finish. I tend to favor KVD on MC3. Yeah, he's missing every zoom start now. That's not good for him. Yeah, he can more than make up for that. He usually drives 115s, 116s. With the miss zoom, it should be something like, I don't know, 118, 119. Yeah, they're pretty much synced right now. Aron started a little earlier. Oh, but I think that we gotta resync. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe he started earlier. The early on the other cup. Yeah, right now they're neck and neck. Let's see how this goes. KVD doing the infinite boost. Not gaining a lot of time there. I think Aron has this one. KVD with the better lines, but that doesn't mean anything, honestly. Oh, Luigi trying to bop Aron there. I think this is Aron's. They both... yeah, this is Aron's. Aron won this one. Wow. 8-12, 8-12. Yeah, but Aron won this one. He had a uh, late finish there. Yeah, let me just watch it just in case. Let me check it. JIC. Sorry, I'm being quiet, guys. I'm just rechecking the finish timer. Yeah, Aron 8:11:98. KVD 8:12:63. Yeah, so now we've had like... Yeah, Aron is in the top 4 now, guaranteed. So yeah. What happens is... Yeah, I don't want to bring it up, but if Aron was playing on the exact same setup, he would have won 3-1. And that's mind-boggling, honestly. Mind-boggling. Yeah, we'll have another round of bans and picks. We'll be on to the last race. This is... Yeah. I don't think many people would have expected this result. Yet here we are. Here we are. Insane. Yeah, it's crazy. So the top 4, besides KVD and Aron, is Jarmu and Neo. And as the results are right now, the matches would be KVD versus Aron, which I'm sure KVD will be worried, and Jarmu versus Neo. KVD said he needs a quick break for the last cup. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not exactly sure how the tiebreakers. Yeah, I mean, even if the tiebreakers are weird, Aron won the head-to-head matchup, and he will have at least one more cup win than me. If he wins the matchup, it's just he will have 4 wins against 3 and 15 cups against 13. But yeah, no matter how you shake it, Aron got it. So we are having a little break. Okay, they're both ready. Counting them down. Sorry if I get too quiet during the countdown. Not the best at multitasking. Yeah, danger mall inside the train. Having some difficulties there. Oh, did you get to meet the guys yesterday, Mall? Or is it today? And if so, how did it go? I'm curious. Ah, the stream is buffering, so he won't probably won't listen to what I ask. But yeah, that was kind of dumb on my side. But anyways, I'll ask him later. So yeah, here we go. Timers are set. Special Cup last. Once again, Aron banned Flower, and we got to Special. KVD with the mushroom right off the bat. Let's see if he goes for the Jesus shroom. Oh, not let's see how if it goes. Let's see if he gets it. He'll probably do it now. Oh no, never mind. It's gonna save for the last lap. Because when you do the Jesus mushroom, after you jump over the wall, you lose some speed. So it's better to do it on the last lap. Because if you lose speed there, you will be close to the finish line. So it doesn't matter much. What I've seen people do, and I've also done it before, is do the mushroom too aggressively, and then you jump over the finish line, but you don't cross it. Yeah, you have to redo the lap. I hope he doesn't do that here. He doesn't have a lot of reasons to be too aggressive with this mushroom, since it's not a PR attempt with DK there. Yeah, DK tried his best to block that, but marvelous, excellent CP3 by KVD. Excellent. Aron had a little bit of trouble there, but still very solid. Yeah, that's what items can do in SMK. All of a sudden, KVD is 6.5 seconds ahead because of one item. Oh yeah, I missed that bump, and I was watching KVD's side of the screen to see how the system would go. If KVD is able to repeat his Koopa beat too on the last Special Cup, this could be interesting, because he would probably be around world record pace, even tournament run, which is insane. He would need a feather on GV3 and a feather on Rainbow Road. Oh yeah, never mind, he got hit by the fish there, so that's out of the window. and all of a sudden, Aron is on his heels. Oh, never mind, Aron is a left back. Yeah, that's just me doing Sunday morning kind of dump. Very solid performance by KVD there, despite the fish hit. Aron driving very well here too. Gonna get a similar time, 50.06. Yeah, and just a quick info for people from outside the community. I'm not sure many of you are watching, but they jump into the water there because the finish line extends a lot into the water, and it's better to just jump straight in the water than to drive kind of diagonally into the race lines there. So we just jump into the water. KVD going for the long boost. Let's see what Aron's gonna do. If he's gonna opt to go for the long boost. I don't know if Aron is aware that he has qualified already. Yeah, he's playing like he doesn't know, honestly. He's doing every trick in the book, going for the long boost. Has a feather now. He's gonna go for the mid lap feather. Very good there. All of a sudden, he's catching up real nice. Yeah, this is gonna come down to the wire again, isn't it? Ooh, he bumped Yoshi so hard there, he threw him off the track. That's so funny. You love when you see that actually, because the CPUs, they troll you like the whole game, so when you have a little bit of revenge, it's just so good, so nice to see. Very interesting. Yeah, so we have a race there. We have a race all of a sudden. Last time they both got 44s on VL2. Statistically, they shouldn't be able to do that again, because this is a very hard track and 44 is a very good time. Let's see. Oh, KVD with a... I think that's a horrible banana drop. Oh, never mind. Mario tanked it. Wow, that was gonna be a horrible spot. KVD doing his best KVD impression. Like doing crazy VL2. He went for the feather there because he thought he might hit the water. And when you lose speed here, things go south real quick. I think KVD is on 43 pace right now. Yeah. Yeah, 43.14. That's insane. Aron having some trouble with the CPUs there. It's still in feather range, I think. But yeah, stellar VL2 by KVD. Stellar, fantastic. Very good VL2 by Aron too, but not enough. Yeah, that VL2 deserves a clip, honestly. Stellar VL2. I think Mo would take that one. Oh yeah, for Rainbow Road now, I see that Aron is not within feather range anymore. So what he will need is probably a mushroom into a feather. I'm not sure he knows how to do the mid-lap mushroom or the mid-lap feather for that matter. But yeah, KVD just needs to stay on track, not fall off. Very interesting match. Regardless of the KVD, he was very close to crash there. So yeah, all in all, very exciting, very interesting matchup. Before we finish, I wanna say that both players really battled this one out. This is insane. 7:11 by KVD. Very strong time. I think that's probably a top 3 time in single cup ladders. Insane time by him. Insane effort by Aron. I think this is gonna be a special cup PR for him. I don't know what he got the other one, but let me see if I can get them in here for a quick chat.
Hello?
Oh, oh, KVD.
Ah, okay. Good.
I can hear you, yeah. We have Aron coming up. Very, very interesting match. Two of the finishes were like within a second.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't think many of us honestly expected it to be that close. Hello, Aron.
Hi guys.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks.
Very, very well played. I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm happy about how I played, and I still lost, so I guess it's a fair game then. So GG's, Carol.
I mean, if our calculations are right, you are going through to the top four, and you will face Carl. And after today's match,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a way more interesting match than we were anticipating.
I agree.
Yeah, if
thanks.
I can
So,
keep playing like this.
GG also for making top 4 and making my life very difficult today. You played really well.
Yeah, I'm not sure because didn't Eric qualify? I think.
No.
No, the thing is,
Wow.
okay, let me try to explain how this goes. If I got it right, I'm not so sure either. Because me, you, and Eric, we are all tied.
Yes.
With 3 wins. And then it goes to head-to-head matchup. Eric beat you, you beat me, I beat Eric. So the head-to-head matchups mean nothing. And then we go to Cups 1. And Cups 1, Eric has 12, I have 13, and now you have 14.
So because I had 2 points today?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That's amazing. I had no idea. Wow. I'm happy.
I'm glad you had no idea, because it seems like you played way more relaxed with less pressure, and I think that was like great for you, because you were driving like there was no tomorrow. I even mentioned it during the, I think it was GV3, that like you were going for the long boost, which I don't think I've seen you do normally. And I said like, wow, I think I have no idea he's qualified, because he's playing like a madman right now.
No, I also practiced a bit of GV3 because I had some screw-ups in some previous matches. But it's pretty easy track, so I had to give it a couple of tries. And it worked out because I think I did 2 GV3s. They were both pretty good, both with a feather.
Yeah, I think you had 54 and 55 or something like that, yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's great.
Yes, and I think I had a 106 on BC3. Maybe that's a tournament record, I'm not sure, because I had 2 feathers.
Wow.
I'm quite sure that's a tournament record, yeah. Yeah, that BC3 was like, as Carol mentioned, it was a 34-second delta.
Yeah.
Carol was ahead by, I think, 18 or 20 seconds, and he left that track completely lost.
That's why we call it the turning point, I guess.
Yeah,
it's horrible for me.
I mentioned it like at the beginning of the cup. I said, well, this is a cup that nothing matters until you get to Bowser Castle 3. So yeah, I'll
there were some wise words.
My tab of jinxing.
Oh, wow.
I think Eric also got a double feather BC3, also got a 106, so it's gonna be close for the tournament record.
I had a 106.9, I think, so maybe I don't have it, but that's it's fine. It's fine.
106 is still amazing though, even if it's not a tournament record.
It's also lucky, of course.
I had a double feather too, but I don't know if the rest of his driving was very sharp.
So Olma has a 112, but Eric has a 106.78. I'm checking now. By the way, you say it's lucky, but I also got a feather on BC3 and botched it, so you still have to execute it.
That's true. That's true. That's the point of items in this game.
Let's say I questioned a lot of your decisions during that BC3 KVD. I hope you don't get mad at me when you watch it back.
Yeah, no, I was clearly not doing well. I mean, I was not only getting unlucky, but also playing bad. And I think that it kind of tilted me for the rest of the match, because everything went wrong, and I was starting to not get in the zone, let's say. And,
but I have to say, a 7-11 in the last cup, that's a great time. I will never ever beat that. Well, not soon, not soon.
I finally got my act together the last cup,
Yeah.
But I think also
well done.
I think that based on your driving today, based just on your driving today, the top 4 is more than deserved, because this is probably out of the 3 guys that were tied on 3 wins, I don't think anyone played that well. Sorry if
Thanks.
Sorry, coach, but I think that's true.
Oh, I agree. I completely agree, to be honest. I think, KVD, correct me if I'm wrong, but the mushroom on Special Cup was the first trick that you got. Oh no, you got the feather on EC2 right too. I was about to say it was the first trick that you got right, because in the end everything was just going awful in terms of tricks.
Yeah, you're right. And even the BC2 feather, I got stuck into traffic right after, so that kind of backfired too. And I was doubting whether to go for the finish line one, but I was not feeling anywhere comfortable, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that, because I already, under the most optimal circumstances, I already failed at 50-50, so let's just not do it today.
Too bad, you should have done it.
Yeah, well, you won that Flower Cup.
Oh, well.
So maybe if you went for the finish line, you would get traffic. I'm not so sure how the CPUs were displayed there.
Yeah, neither do I, but
I think it was the right decision, actually.
Well, I'm gonna watch this back, because I'm proud of myself. 2 points.
Yeah, you can be.
Yeah, this was very, very nice driving. Yeah, and there's one thing that I brought up during the stream that I'm not so sure if it's ethical to say, but if Aron had the same setup,
he would have won.
You were playing us on a Switch SNES, right, Aron?
Yeah, because I play on the American version, of course. Yeah, that's true.
Could have won 3-1 then.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Well,
you imagine.
Yeah, that's what if scenarios. I kind of don't. I try to avoid those things. So, yeah, I know I'm losing. What is it, 3-4 seconds each cup? And yeah, I'll just accept it. It's all right. It's all right. I had fun. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Yes.
Yeah, and you played really well. I mean, what else can you do?
And I still lost, so you must have played well then as well.
Yeah, so I didn't play poorly. I was just a little bit slower than I would normally do, and I was getting a little bit annoyed at how many CPUs I was hitting. But I guess that's also it's the skill component and the luck component both.
This is also what I need. If you drive good and you get the good items, I don't have a chance normally. So.
Well, today you had a chance, but yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that was a good match. 2 photo finishes, so wow.
Oh, I'm still alive. Wow. Amazing.
KVD. No Elden Ring this week, right? Gonna practice for the top 4 match.
I mean, yeah, if I play, I honestly, so again, I'm not saying I played badly, not at all, but I maybe a little bit underperformed. But if I play like that against Neo, I think I will lose. So.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if you if you both guys play the same level as you played today, it's gonna be another banger.
So the last matches, this is also just best of 5, I think.
It's the semi-final against Aron, actually. Then, for me.
Yeah, the semi-final against Aron is gonna be a banger.
Oh, so it's not a done deal at all, based on this match.
But it's the same. You have to win 3 cups.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're planning to do this next week on Sunday evening, but so it's possible that you have to play 2 back-to-back, if that's okay. I mean, we want to make it a high block.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Cool.
All right, cool.
The saddest part about that is that I'll probably have to be on comms for like 4 hours.
Danger Mole
I
is
hope-
also available.
I
So
hope
at
someone
least,
else jumps in. I'm
yeah, Danger
tired.
Mole said he's available, so he's gonna at least chime in for that.
Great. It would be great to have Danger Mole. If I can only ref, I will be happier. So, any parting words from you guys?
No, it's fine by me. Thanks for doing the refs. Thanks for commenting. Thanks SpeedGaming. I thank everybody for watching.
Yeah,
And,
thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for an incredible match, Aron. I look forward to
Yeah.
next week.
And thank you. GG.
Yeah.
Alright, and
Alright.
then with that, I will say bye-bye to you guys. Thank you for watching. Once again, thank you to SpeedGaming for having us. Thank you to SpeedGaming staff for always solving our problems instantly, and we have no shortage of technology problems because we are all bookers. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching, and see you all next Sunday, most likely.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.